Hey, what's on the tip of your nose?
All right, we are live.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
welcome to the show.
Everybody checked their nose. It was awesome.
Hey,
We got someone on work experience running the show today, so this could all be haywire. So I'm Brett from Copperhead, and we have got. We'll start with Stephen.
hey, I'm Steve Phillips.
From Phillips. You go. Sorry.
Phillips Run Drip Bubble Company, and I'm coming to you from Lakeland, Florida this week, man. I'm on vacation, but anyway, I joined in here. How about you, Flat Broke? What's going on with you, brother?
Well, just living a flat broke dream. Just washed this failure off me today. I'm ready to start a new day tomorrow here in scenic Turtle Town, Tennessee.
Flat Broke, you're supposed to say, hey, John, what are you doing?
John, what the heck is up with you?
How's it going, Bill? I'm over here in Murphy, and I was out pulling trees down in the woods with my Jeep, and it's been a good day. And Steven, if you're in Lakeland, you got to look up my buddy. He's my buddy Fred Flonsky. I tried to get him on the show the last time, but he didn't want to come on. But he's big into hot rods. He's got a 32 Ford with flames and a tunnel ram big block. Can't miss it.
Man, we've been wide open down here. I come down to the air show. We got this is the second largest air show. It's called the Fly-In down here. Sun and fun, man. We've been down there for about 4 days, and man, they've done all kinds. They got every plane you can think of down here. We've been having a ball with that. And then we actually lucked up. We got to go to the Freedom 500 with what is that guy's name that does that?
Cletus.
Yeah, Cletus McFarland. And I know everybody's kind of watched this stuff on YouTube, and I got down to the track. It's a super nice track. It's got a drag strip on the right when you first come in, and you go all the way at the very end, and that's where the circle track's at. But he had Travis Pastrana down here. I'm gonna tell you, Travis about won it, man. He is a race car driver, there's no doubt. But I mean, he takes these old cop cars, man, and gives them to everybody, and they come down and race for fun and for free. There's no telling how much he made off of this. I mean, I'm proud of him. He did good. There's no doubt, because they put on a heck of a show.
Pay-per-view, baby. They're pay-per-view. So
if he got 10% of his subscribers to do that, he probably made $7, $8 million just on that alone.
Well, he bought a racetrack, so he's doing well.
Yeah. He's got it figured out. It was so much fun, though. It's better than any NASCAR track. It's like going down the dirt track. What you're used to, Copperhead, going down where everybody just races for fun of it.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen it, and that's what I said to you. I want to go do it.
Oh, I'm with you on that. Now they had Ken Block's daughter there, Leah Block. When they done the they actually qualified, and Travis Pastrana come in first on the qualifying, and then that Leah Block, which is Ken Block's daughter, she come in second place. Then before the race started, they reversed it. So they put the fast on the back and the slow on the front. And Leah was doing good, man. And she cut a tire down. And when she did, she kind of got in the wall and broke the something on her car. I don't know what it was. And they couldn't keep a tire on that car from then on out. But she's really a cool little driver, no doubt. You can tell her dad taught her how to drive. And but Cletus won, man. And everybody's like, oh, it's his racetrack. He shouldn't have won. But, he's been at it for 3 years, and he finally won. And, after that, you kind of figure out, of course, it is his track. But, everybody else burned up. They got so many seconds of nitrous on their cars. And Travis Pastrana, he burnt his up coming from the back to the front. So the time of the end of the race come in, he was out of nitrous. But it was good.
Hey, what's up, Northern Ireland? Look at that.
All right,
his name, Philsa Wheels from Northern Ireland. How you going, Philsa?
Now he's from Northern Ireland over there. You reckon they're sober? Because ain't the Irish? Ain't they bad to drink?
Yeah, not as bad as this chief drop.
Do what, Copperhead?
They don't mind a drop.
Yeah,
they're generally a little bit fiery too.
Yeah, I guarantee you that's right. Yeah.
And we got Jeffrey Hill. Hello from Northern Illinois.
He's got a beautiful GTO. He's a buddy of mine. He's got
really?
An awesome GTO.
The GOAT. What model is it?
Jeff, what model? What year is yours? That model means year down here, Jeff. I mean, you'll get it. I don't understand that, but
all right, one guy said He says, "Is that your truck?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "What model is it?" I said, "It's a Chevy." He goes, "Yeah, but what model is it?" I said, "Half ton." He goes, "No, what model is it?" I was like, "It's a 1946 Chevy half ton." He's like, "Oh, okay." I was like, "Ah."
See, I had
These
to
guys
learn
are
that
weird.
moving down here.
Y'all don't know anything.
I know.
Give make, model, and then
we're
year.
Yankees.
So it's like the make would be Chevy, the model would be the pickup part.
Yeah.
If the guy in Ireland's still watching, what do y'all say? Make, model, or what year, or what? And what about you, Copperhead? What do you say? Year, make, model?
I don't know.
I mean, if you're referring to the year,
what do we say?
He's
I would
looking
just say,
to
what
find
year is it?
toasters now.
Yeah.
And we've got I don't know, what do we say? We say
Hiya, mate. Hiya, mate.
there we go. Hi, mate.
Good night. Eastern Brown.
You guys always throw an extra syllable. It's not higher. It's here you go, mate.
Good night.
All right. We've also got Lonnie Christian from you all know this one, Murfreesboro, Tennessee.
Murfreesboro, yeah, Murfreesboro.
There we go.
That's not too far from us.
Yeah, that's where all the rich people live in Murfreesboro, man. That's where they live at.
Murfreesboro. The suburbanites of Nashville, I believe.
Yeah, that's where the rich people's at, Murfreesboro.
Oh, they're coming through now. We got Rob Schneider, Bob from Illinois, Northern Illinois Street, Masters is saying hello.
That's my buddy.
Hey. We got Tim B saying hello.
How's it going, guys?
Hello, Tim B.
I'm struggling to keep
up. I guess my stream is working. I don't know.
Yeah, that's it.
So Wills says, "What's the crack?"
What's the crack?
Yeah, I don't know what he means there. That might be something Irish.
Are we talking about?
Well, you ripped on him drinking.
What's the crack? That might be.
I didn't rip on him. I just said they'd like drinking.
Well, I don't know.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Rusty Dreams Garage has said, "How you going, old Bill? Old Bill, old."
Oh, Bill.
Oh, Bill. That's like old chef.
Did we do Tim B? We did Tim B, didn't we?
Yeah.
Tim B said hello. Yeah.
That is so funny. Old Bill. I like old Bill.
We'll just have to leave that hey old Bill up there.
Yeah, we should we call him Old Wild Bill.
Well, there's that. Mr. Bill. Remember that? Saturday Night Live?
How about Broke Down Bill?
Oh,
I like Broke Down Bill.
Worst week ever.
What happened this week?
Failure. Just a string of failure.
On this end too, man. It must be a cloud hanging over this part of North America right now.
I tell you.
All right. So Phil So Wills has said that the what the crack means how you pretty much how you going. That means how's things with you, he said.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we got to learn all that.
Buddy.
Yeah.
And we got John Anderson.
So you got to bear with us. We're just learning the Australian lingo. It's
there we throw an Irish in with the Aussie. We've got John Anderson from San Antonio, Texas.
John Anderson, if you happen to know Matt Shea, give him a big handshake for me. He's a great guy. He's one of my best friends. He lives out.
He is not. He don't even know John. He just throw that name out there to try to impress you.
He's actually my oldest daughter's godfather.
Oh, okay. So you ain't even Catholic, man.
No, but we had to do that.
Okay, I got you.
It's good that she was baptized in the Methodist Church, so but yeah, he's married to his high school sweetheart. He married the girl.
Oh, there you go. That's cool.
Hot Rod Garage. He's in the house. He's what's up, everyone.
Well,
there you go,
Rod guy.
That's my buddy Russ. There, that
GTO. I mean, that's a nice looking GTO, man. That's one of my favorite year GTOs.
It won the I believe that won the GTO whatever. He was in a GTO show and it won of all the GTOs. I believe.
Cool.
Jeff.
When is that? Is that the thing Jim Silva's doing right now up there? Ain't he at some GTO show right now up in?
I bet Jim Silva knows Jeffrey Hill. I bet they're
probably,
yeah. They're Pontiac guys.
Now that guy from San Antonio, now Copperhead, you want to move to America? That'd probably be a pretty good place. It's hot out in San Antonio.
It's nice and warm.
Yeah,
San Antonio?
Do what now?
Texas, we've been looking at Texas.
Yeah,
Hold on, man. One at a time. That's in Texas. Yeah.
Yeah, we've been looking at Texas. Texas has some pretty flash houses, like pretty good price.
I believe it's deep in the heart of Texas.
All right, we're copping. We've got some issues here. We've got a challenge.
Hey,
Oh,
there you go.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Really? They're challenging me to eat some Vegemite.
a spoonful, like I did.
Spoonful.
Yeah, but I'm smarter than you. Come on. Yeah, all right, we'll do it.
There you go.
do it.
So, wait, I got a serious question for you.
I'm going to be
guys.
sick for days over this. All right, sorry, Bill. Serious question.
Serious question. How many of you guys have actually changed windshields with the rubber gasket type?
I have, yes. Yes, so
Not
I got
with
my
the
hand up
gasket.
somewhere.
Dude, it sucks, man. We broke 3 windshields on my dad's 64 Corvette, changing them.
You know
And
that glass repair stuff works. You got the Vegemite?
Yeah.
Wait, is it Vegemite?
I got the
time?
Vegemite.
There we
Oh, is he
go.
gonna do it?
we need
Can you
theme
see
music
my
for this.
face?
We need like dramatic theme music.
Oh, you owe me big time for this.
I
How
didn't
big
do
is
it.
this
I
one?
didn't do it.
It's your son. You put him up to it. Oh, how big? That big? Is that good?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's good.
That looks like wheel bearing grease.
Oh,
Tastes like Wilbur grease.
It lasts heaps longer than wheel bearing grease, I'll tell you.
Okay,
All
we're
right.
ready.
Drum roll.
Got music
There we
for
go.
Oh, he did it. Yeah. Wait. He ain't done yet.
Oh.
It's not that bad.
He's twitching like
No,
Jack
it's not.
Nicholson in Easy Rider.
Seriously, you're not meant to eat it like that. But you know what? I actually feel like another one.
So
All right, you did
once-
3, didn't you? Just let's do another one. Oh,
I did
once too
too.
many and 1,000's not enough. Right? It's kind of the way it goes with that.
Woo. Good, man. That's good. If you can do that, you're. Oh my Lord.
Look at that, man. He got every bit of it too.
Ugh.
Copperhead,
He's changing. He's growing his
You're
hair
done.
back.
you're definitely a redneck.
wait! don't
Uh-oh.
don't call Bazza back in. All right, sorry. We had Tim B come in. He's changed the rubber on a tractor. He's changed the rubber.
So that's what we're calling it now.
That's very important. Changing the rubber on a tractor because you don't want little tractors running around. That's for
right.
sure.
Especially before you go down the
And I
ditch.
think he's heading off. Have a good afternoon.
Good Lord.
Oh man.
Ugh.
Drink you some milk now, man. Milk.
Oh man.
There you go.
So I hope Evan's not commenting. I reckon he's dropped the challenge and buggered off. He's not even.
He's gonna turn on him.
He earned his $5 and he left.
He left. He dropped that. Said, "Get Copperhead to do this." That's what you've said, isn't it?
I didn't nothing to do with it. Hey, the apple don't fall far from the tree, man. The apple don't fall far from the tree. Woo!
So
All right. So there you go. Now you guys are up next.
No, I don't have any.
Oh, I've got some. Don't worry, I'll bring them to you.
no.
Copperhead, I'm planning on going up Thursday, I think it is. If Jamie Phillips up there's got the parts off, I'm gonna go Thursday and pick up your parts. And so, and then I'll send him down. He's been sick. He said at Action Auto Parts. So anyway, windshield rubber on a tractor.
That's what I was saying.
Oh, I thought he meant tires or something.
Maybe he's got a flash tractor.
Oh yeah.
I do not.
Yeah, I don't miss
not
that,
miss
man.
snow.
Tim, I feel for you. I've been there. Don't want to do it again.
Yeah, do not miss snow. But you know, that windshield repair
going back to the windshield rubber, the rear window on the Willys is held in the same way. You know, it's got that groove.
right.
And one side I was able to pop it out, pop it back in. The other one I had to use.
I'm sorry.
With the other side, I tried to use that string trick, and I don't know if it was that I didn't use a thick enough string or the wrong kind of string, but I think if you use the nylon string, it would glide a little easier.
Yeah.
But I had a thin nylon string, and it didn't work too well.
Well, ours worked great. We got it 80% in, and it just went to push on the corner,
Break it.
shot straight across the whole windshield.
We did that. That happened on my dad's original windshield for a 64.
Yep.
We ordered another windshield. Same thing happened. The third one we were putting it in. We almost had it in, and all of a sudden the glass went through, fell down, and hit the only bolt we didn't take out of the entire car. It was the cross member had one bolt.
Sometimes you just gotta. The main thing about that is go slow. I get in a hurry. You gotta go slow, and it's got to be hot. It's got to be hot out in the sunshine where everything's hot. And
we use a heat gun. Yeah.
But you know what though, the glass repair stuff. When I first got the chip and a little crack, you squirt that glass repair, the crack went away. I mean, you couldn't even tell it was chipped. So I'm like, sweet, I got a win. I fixed the windshield, and then the stupid thing fell apart and it took off on me. So
bummer, man.
Yeah.
12
Yes,
inches.
the old cabs use the same system as the old cars.
Yeah.
Tim,
Yes.
what year's your tractor?
Oh God.
I'm sorry, I'm not doing much, just laughing at Copperhead over here.
But mine is the push-in chrome too, so you have to hold the chrome in.
Oh yeah, because you got the double groove, right? The groove that the chrome goes in. Yeah.
So I'm going to call Haggerty, not to claim it, but Haggerty would have to know somebody to replace your window if your window broke.
I would imagine so. Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? If I call them up and I have glass insurance and said, look, my windshield broke, they would have to send somebody. So why can't I just get who they have? Because I can't find anybody here. So that's my whole thing, you know?
Well, you know, I got a windshield put in a 72 Lincoln Continental. I had a limb fell and busted it, and I thought I'll never find one. And they had, I can't even remember, it's just a regular glass company. They come, and I don't think it's $175 for the windshield, then put it in and everything. I was blown away. Like
those years with butyl, wasn't it? Where it had the butyl tape around it?
Yeah, it's got the tape around, but still, I mean, you figure 72, how many 72 windshields you think they got? I mean,
yeah, but my windshield's only $190 and $200 to ship, you know?
Right.
So
where did you order it from?
I haven't ordered it yet.
Copperhead ain't gonna make it, Dave. Copperhead ain't gonna make it. I went through this same thing about midnight tonight. Copperhead gonna be in bad shape.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. What time is it there in the future? I forget again.
It's 10 to 10.
Here's what you don't understand. That stuff is very heavy and gooky, and what goes in heavy and gooky comes out heavy and gooky.
It's wheel bearing grease.
Oh, it's already, my stomach's already upset. Don't worry about that.
Oh Lord,
it'll be 20 minutes.
That is so funny.
It's because it's not like peanut butter or jam, or you call it jelly. Like it's not like that. It's horrid stuff.
And here it's like beef based. You know what beef base is? You cook with beef base. It's basically the same texture, same. It's thicker than that. It's just like beef base. You know what I'm talking about? We just spoon it out. That's what we call beef base, but about the same thing. So I don't know why y'all eat that stuff. I'll be honest with you.
Because it's really, really nice on toast with just a little tiny bit. It's really nice. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
I just had enough to do a whole loaf of bread.
So now, did you watch that? Did you watch that Freedom 500? Did y'all watch that at all? Any of it, pieces and parts, anything?
I need your the shorts you put up.
I'm gonna tell you, man, that's something that, down here at Tri-County Speedway, I'm gonna get Ray on. But anyway, Tri-County, they ought to do that down there if we get everybody involved. Of course, they're running out of Crown Vics because they're burning them things up right and left, man. I mean, they're buying them things up hard.
Yeah, but he's got the Danger Ranger race to replace that now.
Well, now he has that also. He does that also.
Right, but there's a lot more Ranger pickups in the world than there are Crown Vics now.
Probably.
Well, okay, that's where all the Pintos went, though. You remember, they were Pintos everywhere you turn around. They're Pintos. There's no Pintos left because of dirt track racing.
Yeah, G-body Chevys, same thing. It's a lot of G-body Chevys went the way of the dirt track.
Rob Schneider says, I did that, and Safelite said if there is any rust, they won't touch it.
My car
on your windscreen.
Well, see, here's the thing with the windshield. I see why they don't want to do it, because it takes 2.5 hours just to cut the old one out and cleaning and prep to put the new one in. Now, I've done all that, and mine's perfect, pristine. There's no rust. So I can maybe just get a glass company to come do it, because all the heavy
glass companies won't touch the rubber seal stuff.
Yeah, I know.
I've had them I've had people tell me that they won't do that.
No, but I called everybody around here. They won't touch any gasket windshields.
Really?
Yep.
Just fill it up with silicone.
Yeah.
Drop it in.
Good.
Duct tape, baby, duct tape.
Did you try the glass shops here in America?
Do it like a new windscreen. Couldn't you just do it like a new windscreen?
I can't, because my chrome is held in by the rubber.
Yeah, but if you stick the chrome in before the silicone's dry, you should be all set. Yeah.
That'll work.
That's about,
set it in, and then
that's about how flat broke works, really. So, I mean, it kind of falls in line with my modus operandi. So,
there you go. Yeah. Except you won't get that nice, cool black line that goes around that you see squeaking out. You know what I mean?
Hey, are any of you guys want to go to that junkyard I was telling you about up by?
Yeah, let's go next week. I'll be in.
Go next week.
You want to go get that
next
car?
Week is spring break for me, so I should be off. So yeah.
All right. So we'll
okay. John's wanting to go.
We can all go.
We can all go.
John's going. John's going. I ain't going.
I can't do that.
We should tell them what the yard is, though.
I'm gonna be sick.
The yard. What was the yard called? Under 81.
What now? Yeah,
something like that.
The yard is called Under 81, in case people were wondering.
Yeah.
Under 81
or under 81.
Yeah.
What I got to figure? Okay, Thursday's gonna be about the day. I think Wednesday or Thursday. I got to take a steering sector and drop it off at that Dylan McCool. He's on the steering sector. Then I'm gonna shoot on up and get them parts for Copperhead. And I can't remember, where's this place that you're at? That it's at.
Crossville.
Crossville. Okay.
Okay, that's right on the way up through there. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, and then if you look at his website, he said his website locked up. He's got 100 more cars than that are on the website now.
Wow.
So he doesn't know how to update it. So he said we could come up and film and do whatever up there, but he's going to dig that little H body out for me and see how good it is. So when we get there,
Yeah. You have any luck finding wheels? I couldn't find anything for you.
You're back. Yeah, I have a set. I got a set of wheels and tires. Okay. But I don't want to buy them until I see that the unibody is good.
Yeah.
So
right. What do you plan on driving, flat broke?
Oh, I could take the Jeep up, the Taurus. I take the Jeep because it's kind of rainy at the junkyard. So
we could take the Tahoe.
Take the Tahoe.
I'm talking about that'll go all the way.
Nothing. I have nothing that'll make it all. I don't have anything.
He's taking the Jeep up to leave it at the junkyard, and he just.
It's an exchange program.
How about you just ride with me this time? How about that? You ride with me.
All right. Yeah. Are we going in the minivan?
No, I about blowed it up. I had a great fall, jump up and knock the gas tank out from under it.
Well, see, like I say, I have my concerns about that. So, just.
Yeah.
But
did y'all see that video where I videoed that Hooper Trans Am?
Yeah.
That car, it sold this weekend, man. That car sold this weekend.
40 grand.
Last time it sold for nearly 90. It sold for 40 grand.
Wow.
My buddy bought it last time.
My buddy went up there. He was
It brought 88.9, right at $90,000 last time it sold. It was right at 90, and it sold for 40 this time.
Wow.
But it's
Yeah,
mostly
was
just
that
for
one of
looking
the-
at, right?
Was that one of the big wigs?
That was
that
Burt
movie
Reynolds. That was Burt Reynolds' own collection. That was his car. It was signed on the dash. He had 2 or 3 signatures on the dash. He had one on the scoop, and that was his personal car.
Didn't like Rawlings or someone buy that, and a couple of other of the big wigs buy that? Didn't it go through their
No,
hands?
they did a video on it like what I did. They just took it and cleaned it up and got it ready for the auction. The guy that's got the bandana, what's his name? The Count Dracula.
Count.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, did he own it?
Count Chocula.
No, he just done a video on it.
Oh.
And then
both of them just did videos. I thought that they owned it. Okay, right.
Yeah, that car was in the museum down here in Young Harris, Georgia. And
Yeah, it was. And did y'all see that plane car? The plane car?
Yeah, I remember the car. Did it go through?
That thing brought $33,000.
Oh
You're
my
kidding
god,
me.
that was hideous. That was the dumbest
That
car.
was the ugliest thing I'd ever seen.
It's a piece of junk, man. I'm not kidding you. We drove it through the parade, and we actually had to set an ice cooler in there and make an air conditioner where it wouldn't burn up. It was it was just falling apart. But the problem was the opening bid was $33,000, and nobody bid against him. So he might have got it for $5 if he'd have held out, but he bid $33 right off the get go, and nobody bid against him.
I missed it. What kind of plane car is this?
It's a plane with a GMC front end on it. It's on. I did a little video on it, but it's on.
Just a fuselage and mounted it to a GMC chassis or something. And they were using it.
Yeah.
It was like kind of like a shuttle bus or something. You know,
Like
no
the
weight
guy
on
that
it.
did the speedboat car, took a speedboat and set it on a pickup truck chassis.
Yeah,
But
except
not
it's a
near
little weight.
that good.
Oh,
Not near that good.
Yeah.
got a
It's,
rubber band in it for the propeller to make it go around.
I'm thinking though $40,000 on that Trans Am, that'd have been a pretty good investment because you would think that
Oh,
car
it
would be worth.
Yeah. Well, it's
Was
tricky
that
when
a
it comes to-
driving car? Did it
Yeah.
drive?
Oh
or is
yeah.
it- Oh,
No, it was perfect, man. It was a running, driving,
That was the
beautiful
one that had the
car.
rocket engine in the back.
yeah. That's what I thought it was just like a, like a hero car. Just had all the props in it. Wasn't a driver.
So
No, it's got the props, but it's a driver. It's not, it's actually his car, but it's built back. And
It's tricky when it comes to famous people stuff because there's that certain window where the fame is as high as it's going to get, and then it starts to peter off. You know what I mean? And it's same thing with Von Dutch's stuff when they auctioned his stuff off. I mean, it was going for huge money, and then the next time one of his, I don't know, it was an artifact of his. I can't remember if it was a car or an art piece. It went for half of what he sold for the first time around. So as that name, kind of the younger guys don't know who those people are, so they're not spending the money on it.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Burt Reynolds still pretty hot. I mean, he with Smokey
he
the
is,
Man
but
and all that.
not nearly what he would have been if it was 20 years ago. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because see, your average 25-year-old really doesn't know the Burt Reynolds history.
Yeah.
Well,
They might know the
you're
car.
right
They
about
might,
that.
they might know Smokey and the Bandit is still big, but a lot of the other stuff is going to just be in obscurity for the younger crowd, most of the younger crowd.
Yeah. I don't know. That's one of the things they're trying to get down here at this car show I'm going to. They got younger kids coming now. They're trying to get younger audience, and so we're trying. I think we're trying to get Vice Grip to come down. I don't know, because he's got a younger crowd. That follows him. Some of that YouTube stuff is crazy. Okay, think about this. Okay, you got Cleveland McFarland go down there at a racetrack that failed. It absolutely failed because nobody go race, and it failed. He bought this thing because his YouTube popularity. That place was sold out, and there were people there from all over the country. There was a guy there that flew over from England just to come to this show
Because of him, yeah.
because of Cletus.
No, that right there is it. What you just said actually kind of it's a good segue. I was on a website. It was a forum, and I was reading through some of the stuff. One guy posted a thing about how he's kind of jaded. He says, I don't know if I'm just getting bored or what. He says, but I went to the show, and I forget what show he said he went to, and he only took a picture of 4 cars, and it wasn't nearly as cool as he remembered it being, and he was really disappointed. And I think we all kind of get to that point. I know, like I did when I was publishing the magazine. It's just after a while, certain shows just become another thing you have to go to. But reading all the comments, and it was like 20 something pages I was going through, and so many people that, it's a real traditional rod site. I don't go on these shows, F those shows because, I go there and there's all it is muscle cars. There's no old school cars and all it is cookie cutter stuff. And these guys all complain. I'm thinking to myself, well, the reason there's none of those cars at the show is because you guys aren't going to them.
Right.
So it's to try to get the young crowd in, we need to be at those shows. We need to be able to share our stuff with the younger generation in order to get them interested in it. And it's
he's bringing in the rice burners. He's got the modern muscle. He's bringing in all the stuff, instead of just classic hot rods and all that kind of stuff. So there was all that. It's a good show.
Yeah,
and
that's a tough thing because if a show is pegged at that certain style for a while, when you start opening up the other stuff, you can lose a lot of your audience too, as much as you're trying to bring stuff in. So it's a delicate balancing act. But it's
okay. Go back to the A model. The A models used to be crazy high. You can buy a nice A model for $10,000 all day long because the people that really collected them are kind of dying off now, getting old, and kind of get rid of them. And it's not something that interests a lot of younger people, So I can understand that.
Well, but they could get interested in it if they were around it more.
I don't know. I thought I wanted an A model, and I got a buddy of mine that's got one. He's got I think it's a 30 A model, and I went up there and drove it, and I said, "Man, this is not for me. It ain't much more than a wagon." I said, I ain't
but a street rodded, hot rodded version one would be a lot of fun.
Then you're not an A model again. Then you're a modern chassis suspension.
Yeah. But like this site, it was funny because they're all traditional rod guys, and they were complaining about things being just copycat cookie cutter. And I was like, you guys are building traditional cars. That's been done 5,000 times. It's and I love traditional cars. But my tastes are a lot broader, I guess, than these guys. They were so targeted. They want everything to have the same exact patina and same exact part, and you know what I mean. And it's so it's funny that they were complaining that everybody had LS swaps and everything, and meanwhile they're all running the same basic stuff. And it's not much different.
Hey, Copperhead, this guy, how do you say his name? He's from your part of the country.
Griffo.
Yeah.
Griffo.
G'day.
How do you say that? G'day?
G'day.
Yes. G'day.
A Yankee. He's a Yankee. You can tell he's a Yankee.
I'm a
You
Yankee.
did say G-Day. G-Day.
G'day.
G'day. Hey, where's this? Hey, how do you say his name? Griffo?
Griffo.
Griffo, where are you from, Griffo? You're down under. Copperhead's down under.
Griffo is he makes Steve Irwin look like a Nancy boy.
No kidding.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So he likes wrestles alligators and stuff like that?
Yeah.
He needs to come clean your shop up from all the Eastern Browns.
Yeah, man.
He does.
He does?
Really?
He's the guy that comes and gets
he's a snake wrangler? Yeah.
He's the snake wrangler. Yeah.
That's cool.
How old is this guy?
He's about the same age as me.
W300, man, unfinished projects. My boys got on me. We fixing to get that thing done. We're still ready. He's wanting that unfinished I need that name, unfinished projects. I got so many unfinished
he's into you every week about that. That's that Dodge Ute, four-wheel drive Ute thing, isn't it? Pickup.
Oh yeah, that thing is huge. It's a 1 ton. It's a 1 ton Dodge. It's crazy. Capital Punishment. He named the Dart. I've got all the parts coming in on it. We fixed it. Hopefully next week when I get back from vacation, we're gonna get started on it.
And that's a good idea with the dollar sign for the S too. That's a good way to let
it. We've been trying to figure out. My boys are dying for me to twin turbo to charge that thing. I just ain't got it in me, man. I don't know anything about all that.
Boom.
We're worried about the Copperhead.
They should be, I tell you. We should have done that at the end of the show, not at the start.
Did he see you take? Did he take? He didn't see you take 2 spoonfuls.
Griffo probably didn't see me do that. Hey, Griffo, I just had 2 teaspoons of Vegemite. I don't feel real good.
Hey,
they dared me. They dared me. You know what I'm like. You can't freaking dare me to do anything.
Hey, now back to the car show thing. You know what's happening with the car shows? nobody wants to go to the folding chair car shows anymore.
No, you definitely need more action than that. You know,
It's the drag and drive events. That's the new car shows.
Yeah. Well, any of that stuff, like we had a lot of fun just picking a day. Like sometimes we'll pick something when we do our midweek motoring show. Yeah. Sometimes we do that cruise in. We'll just get together and just decide that night where we're going to go Sunday afternoon. You know, we'll just pick a place and take a ride.
Well, that's one of the things they're going to do down there at the fall show at the Emerald Coast Cruise In. They've actually gone down to a drag strip on a Wednesday or Thursday. Everybody's going to drive to the drag strip, and they're actually going to run them cars half the day down at the drag strip. That they got a brand new drag strip not far from Panama City where they're going to do that at. So that's going to be something to add to it. So, and I'm like y'all, man. I mean, it's cool to look at them, but I like to see them running too. You know,
right? I mean, you know, there's people that like the folding chair car shows, and I'm cool with that. I go to some, you know, but it's just. It's the same crowd, the same cars, the same people. And there's nothing wrong with it. They're great people, but I want to see and do different things. I want to break down somewhere else, you know? Someplace totally different. I want to break down there. Meet new people, you know?
Like when I go to a show, I don't – sometimes I'll go and I'll barely see any cars. You end up catching up with people and hanging out and just BSing with your buddies and stuff. And the most fun shows I've ever been to have always been rat rod and traditional rod shows because they're more of a party that happen to revolve around cars. You know, they got live music, they got art show going on, they'll have different contests and stuff like that, and it's just a bunch of people having fun, and it's that makes a big difference. I get bored going to a show where you're just sitting around waiting for the bell to ring, you know, to be able to pack up your stuff and go home. But at the same time, if we all stop doing stuff, then the hobby falls apart. You know, so it's when these guys were all complaining that they go to these shows and they're the only car there that has that style that they like. Well, then cool. You know, then it's they were complaining about a lot of new cars. Yeah, that might not be my thing either, but I'm glad people are there and they're doing it because that's the future of the hobby. You know, so the best thing you can do is if your style is what you really like and you're passionate about it. Show up at these shows and share that passion with other people.
Right.
And other guys were going, well, I go to the show. He said, but they were saying we park in the parking lot and we just go in and check it out and then go home. Okay, well, then now the car count is down. And then that same guy was complaining that the car count was down. And it's like, well, that's because all you guys are trying to be too cool for school and not go to these things. So it's important. I'm not saying we have to go to every show that's out there and like everything, but we have to be involved and be available, especially for the younger kids to get involved and like it. You know, these same kids that are in the tuner cars now might get out of it when they start to realize that, hey, for a little bit more money or maybe even less money in some cases, they can go buy an older car and do some kind of swap on it and like it. You know, I've seen a lot of kids that start off with a beat up little Honda because that's what they get. You know, and then
now Rob, hold on a minute. Rob goes to that Cars and Coffee down there. He must be Rob. Where you from? Because I've not been to that yet. They had the Cars and Coffee. They brought them up there.
Yeah.
He's from Illinois.
He's saying the younger crowd likes the Cars and Coffees. It's free and you can see every kind of car.
Yeah.
So now, okay, wait a minute. I got a question. Is that okay? I know they do Cars and Coffee in Atlanta. When we did that thing last weekend, we had that Bandit Bash or whatever. The Cars and Coffee come up there. Is that something that goes on all over the country? Or is that just something in Atlanta?
Yeah, he's from Illinois, so Chicago.
So area. They do that too. I didn't know they did that there too.
As far as I know, the two largest ones are Atlanta and Knoxville. I think are the two largest in the country right now.
Yeah, I hadn't been but I know Atlanta, man. They got Ferraris and you name it. Pintos, Ferraris, and
there's a little bit of everything, and it's it's
hey Rob, you ain't as bad as old Bill. We got old Bill on here. I'm gonna tell you something, Copperhead. You're pretty fancy, man. You're doing good with your live stream. We're coming live from down under. He got her going on, man.
We're live from the future.
All right, tomorrow. I don't know. The Bill 302 Delaware G-Town. Anyone decipher what that means?
I know where Delaware is, but I'm not sure what G-Town is in Delaware.
I don't know.
Give us more info, Bill.
Yep.
And we've got a. Is Evan? Are you near Evan?
No, he's at the beach, and I'm here at the motel.
All right. Well, Evan wants to fish.
Oh, he's gonna do it. I got some at the house next. Yeah. We'll do her.
Two spoons.
I've got it. I've got it. Because I'm telling you.
As it says, deuces. You got to do deuces. Oh.
Yeah, he'll be on next week. Trust me, we'll have him down here. That I hadn't touched it since I had eat that last. I think I've got enough in me for a lifetime.
It's still in you
like
too,
I said,
probably.
that was a loaf of bread amount. Well, it's used very sparingly.
So now, hey, let me ask you something. When you gonna sell the Pontiac? I mean, it's ready to roll now. What's the hold up?
Me, I'd like to take it for at least one drive.
Yeah. You'll skin it up.
Yet.
Yeah, you'll skin it up.
I don't know. Yeah, I'll put it up soon-ish, I suppose. I don't know. I actually like it.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't blame you, man. It's awesome.
I've got the 54 up. The 54's up for sale.
Yeah, any biters?
Nah, it's been up for ages.
Yeah.
I want 50 grand for it. So
yeah,
it's nice. You've seen that thing. That's beautiful. That car. So
it is a nice car. So now you're becoming a red Pontiac collector.
I know, and you know the thing. Like, so I've got 3 red cars. Well, the Bedford's like borderline red, borderline orange, right? So, but red was like red and yellow were my 2 least favorite colors.
Yeah.
And now I've got 3. I've got 3 red cars, and I actually want a yellow car for some reason. I don't know what's going on with me.
I got a couple yellow cars.
We call them radar red up here, man.
And you lose it. I think you start losing your marbles when you get over 45.
Yeah. We call it radar red, man, because any car that's red, that's the ones that the cops will pull over first. There's no doubt. Radar red.
Really?
Yeah.
I
mean, stick out like a sore thumb.
I don't know. Everything we have right now is red and black, except for my daughter's car. So
I've got a color of every car they ever made, I think.
Yeah. Orange has always been my favorite color, and it's
orange.
Yeah, orange is always my hugger orange, man. Like my dad's Corvette. That's
the Judge and the General Lee. That's the only car should be orange.
It's the same color.
I know it, but I'm just saying that's the only color on. I'm not orange at all.
Well, it's a good competition color. You know, it's nice and bright, and it's not red.
No, no.
That's your dad's one?
Yeah.
I've seen that on a video. I'm pretty sure that's the one that I've seen on a video in your back catalog.
We've been going round and round with that thing. It's doing something weird. We put a magneto in it. The thing fired up, ran great. We took it to the gas station and almost ran out on the way. It's I think it's a 16-gallon tank, and it took 17.6 gallons to fill it. But it was then we started up and it ran terrible. We barely got it home. So today he pulled the plugs. Everything seemed all right. He fired it up, came up to my house. The thing was running great. He shut it off. We went to start it, and it's running terrible again. So he's kind of at his wit's end with it right now. It's a shame. We can't figure out what is the deal with it. We've gone through the carburetors. We've gone through the ignition. Timing staying where it's supposed to be now. So we're just kind of at a loss with it. And it's really gotten him down and out. You know, he battled cancer last year and everything, so he's still healing from that, and he kind of needs something. So we might be pulling that blower motor out and putting a tunnel ram big block in it for now. Just so he has
I didn't know your dad's got cancer. I did not know that.
Yeah, he had esophageal cancer. He had an operation to get it out of him in last fall. So
how's he doing?
He's recovering in some regard. He's recovering quicker than we expected, and other times it seems like it's he's having a hard time keeping weight on now. So it's he goes in tomorrow to get checked.
Right.
But he's been spending a lot of time in the garage, a lot more than I think most people that went through what he went through in that short a time would be doing. You know.
Well, that's what keeps you going, man. They got to keep them going. You got to keep them going.
They have purpose, man.
Yeah. But it's it's really like one of those things. That's one of the reasons my mom bought that Corvair, because they used to love going for rides in that 41 Caddy he had. And
look at there, he changed the color on us. Look at that.
Yeah. Now it's orange.
Woo! Radar red.
All right, why not? We've got to get orange going because we're talking about orange car.
It's they picked up that Corvair so they can go cruising again. So that was a good thing. They went out the other day for a 100-mile ride and they felt real good. So
That's good,
the
man.
stuff that'll heal them up, you know?
Yep. Oh, it's orange.
Yeah.
Now, see, I still get grief about the grabber blue on the Torino.
Amiga.
You know, it's
I
my
can deal with it.
color. I
Yeah.
want. A lot of people hate that color.
It's
I
very,
love it on
very
a-
blue. Yeah.
I like it on a Roadrunner.
Well, same
Yeah, I like
car,
it on some
same
of the
color.
Fords. It's
You
certain.
know?
There's certain colors that can only be pulled off by certain makes,
Yeah.
and like Plum Crazy and Panther Pink can only be on a Mopar.
I'm
Yeah.
with you.
You can't paint anything else that color. The even
Oh,
that
there
green,
you go. Look
there
at
you
that.
go. Now it's grabber blue,
Petty blue, baby. Petty
There
blue.
you go.
and it's
Petty
but that's a
blue,
good color for Ford. You know, there's a lot of cool cars that color. You know that teal color that Ford had,
Yeah.
that kind of weird turquoise teal
Calypso
color.
coral.
Yeah, that is actually the negative of Hugger Orange.
Oh no!
But I'm gonna tell you
Yeah.
something. I love that pea green. I call it pea green. I don't know why. There you go, pea green. There you go, pea green. But you know what I'm talking. I don't know what color it is, but you know, Ford had it. I had a Dodge Charger about that color. Chrysler's is a little bit darker.
Yeah.
I love that color. I don't
What
know what color.
happened to
it is.
colors?
Saying
What?
the colors
You
Why
want
are there no
darker?
more cool colors? You
Come
know,
on. You
why
want
is
to be there,
everything
we
silver and white now?
Yeah.
And gray.
White right now is the most popular color out there. Silver was. Now it's white.
Yeah.
Now
You
that's-
got
that's-
your grays, silvers, and whites. And
Yeah.
black. That's all cars are anymore.
White's easy to keep clean. That's what I know. That's what color my truck is. White.
Reflects all the sun too. If you live in a hot area.
Hey,
Yeah. Well, I got my Tahoe black, man. I like it black.
What color would you call this? This is
I would say
Turd
Shenandoah brown.
And you notice
Brown's the
Flatbrook
color.
Garage is in there. So
Hey,
I'm
that's
telling
Shenandoah
you,
brown.
brown is the new black.
oh, there you go.
I don't know, man. I like my the Suburban I had. That was metallic brown and tan two tone.
Yeah, but you can do. I mixed this brown up, and it's 90% pearl, and it is so nice.
Man, that's so
like,
cool. But the root beer
and
color.
I was going to paint the. Yeah, kinda. It's like a real dark, blacky brown, but it's just got heaps of different pearls in it, like aqua pearls, and it just popped so hard. And I was going to paint the 32 that color, but now I've worked out that if I just grab metal cars, I got all the browns with the rust.
you mix your own
I don't
paint.
actually even have to paint. Yeah, I got a paint system.
Oh no kidding. Oh.
I do everything. Haven't you worked that out yet?
Yeah,
You're
you
that
can get a lot
guy.
of Benjamin.
You're flat, bro. I should have been called tight ass customs. Because I am tight as I will not do. I don't pay for anything if I can avoid it. Like,
Well, you know, that's the thing, though, Copperhead. You know, it's like us up here. We've been trying to paint car. We started on that Cadillac, and we went up to the parts place, got paint, and it flashed off. It's thank God we just painted we painted the back of the trunk lid, and it just crinkled and flashed off, and it was something to do with the paint, because I know it wasn't. I mean, we've been at it for a long time, and the guy that's painting the car is an expert. So we went to another body shop or another paint store and got the same paint from a different store and a different brand, and it worked fine. So I don't you know, it's hard to find.
What was it? What were you using?
I'll have to
Base coat or acrylic or what?
No, we was doing base coat, clear coat. We was doing base coat, clear coat.
Yeah, rightio.
Yeah,
It
we'll
wasn't something to do with your thinners or something.
No.
Yeah, that's sort of the color, John. That's very similar.
That looks good.
Right, it's beautiful.
It is. Yeah, the candy root beer brown.
Yeah, I've got a heap of that mixed up.
Do you really?
I just bought all my paint for the Torino, so we'll be coming to
What-
see you, Steve.
When you gonna try to do that?
A couple of weeks.
There's another one. Let's see.
We should be fine. I just got he painted the nose
that's
on
the
that
color.
Corvette this week.
Yeah, that's a good color.
I think I'm gonna have them paint the Torino as much as I'd like to try it. Like I'll do the cut in and all the little pieces here. You know, like I got, little pieces hanging around.
All right. Well, I'll talk to him. You can paint it. You'll be fine. We'll coach
I
you.
can do that for you. It'd be
Just more
tough. I mean,
paint.
some of those curves, if you use a smaller roller, I can get in there good.
Yeah.
I got like a million little pieces because there's gaskets and everything. So it's
Yeah.
all got to be a part to paint,
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Don't go to the guy that painted my dad's car.
Ugh.
Oh,
Yeah.
look at that. Perfect. Eastern hot rodder.
Where-
Pink, baby. Pink.
I feel like it's friggin' Easter now.
Yeah, well, there you go. It's Easter. Put some
Panther
stripes.
pink, baby. Copperhead's having too much fun with this.
I would never
am.
be
I'm
a
in
car
my
that
little
color
world, I
ever,
agree.
but for some reason you take a Charger or Challenger and they look kind of cool that way. And that green
I
too.
like-
same thing.
I call it Panther pink, man. I love it. I love it on Mopars.
Yeah, it looks good on a Mopar. You
Yeah.
can't paint anything else that color without looking like it fell into a vat of Pepto-Bismol or something. But it's
Yeah.
Mopars can get away with some out there colors.
yeah, and the scoops too. You can put like a 75-inch wide hood scoop.
McDonald's
on a
bin
Mopar, and
lid.
it's cool.
You can put a McDonald's bin lid on a Mopar and it would look all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The big super stock.
That's what
hoods,
the
those
wife
big,
calls
huge
them.
Scoops that they had. They were awesome on a
You know,
freaking
that,
Hemi
you know,
Dart.
like, do you have the big square bins at McDonald's?
Yeah. We used to.
Yeah, so the lid of one of them. That's what the wife calls a lot of those scoops, a McDonald's bin lid.
I never
Yeah,
thought
the old
about
Hemi
it.
Dart.
I like the 73 Roadrunner hood better than any of them they put out, though. I love that.
Ford had
All right, Copperhead, we got to have something besides green on yours. You got to have something like brown.
I just did brown.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Are you colorblind? Yeah. That scoop on anything.
Is that the one you're talking about there, Copperhead?
That looks like a McDonald's bin lid.
Yeah, but how cool is that, man? The Hemi Dodge hood. I mean, it's
I don't
like
know. I'm not into them.
on a Dodge is cool, but you put that on anything else, it's all terrible.
They got to have the reinforcement rods in there to keep them from flapping around.
Yeah. There you go. There's a brown one with it.
There you go.
Turn it the other way. Oh yeah.
But,
Does that have the wheel, the rear wheel arches cut out, or is that normal?
yeah, no, they're cut out like that. The Hemi cars were cut out like that.
Mm.
Dodge sent them to Hearst, and Hearst did a conversion on them, put the scoops on them, and actually, I could probably find a picture of what they looked like when Hearst got them. They're a pretty badass car. They did Darts and Barracudas. Was it 68 or 9 or 67 or something?
You in the car, Stephen?
Yeah, I'm sitting here. Am I bothering you?
No.
You're fading.
Why would you be bothering me?
I didn't know if I was getting some feedback or something. I was trying in the motel.
No, it's all good.
That's how they basically roll out.
That's the one I like right there.
Yeah, that's how they came out of Hearst.
I got mine home. They brought mine last week. They finally got it down here from the mechanic shop. Brought it down on the flatbed. Yeah, I mean from the tow shop. Brought it down on flatbed. I think I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it stock. It's 225 slant 6 with air conditioning. I think I'm gonna update the brakes. I'm gonna put the different front end and all under it, I think.
That's like with my Falcarino. It's got the straight 6 in it, the 256. I got to pull it out now because the freeze plugs are shot in the back. Somebody's like, drop a 50 in it, And I'm like, I'm gonna keep this 6.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the 225. There's so much out there for a slant 6, though. It's not even funny. You can do anything you want to with a slant 6. I mean, they got
you can do everything
superchargers, turbochargers, you name it.
You can do anything you want except make horsepower.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna take that slant 6 and suck the hood scoop off that big Willis you got.
Yeah.
Hey, here's what we need to do. We got.
I'll challenge you to a race right now, title for title. My Dodge Dart against your Willis.
Over what distance, though? gas station, that's about it. I gotta get about 7 miles a gallon.
We're gonna fill him up. And the first one to make it to Atlanta wins. One tank. That's it.
I'm gonna show a screwdriver in the gas tank before we leave.
One tank.
We got to run the Falcarino against the Dart.
That would be.
There you go. That
I'll
works.
flag it. I got the perfect flashlight. It's got a red and green thing. We can switch it.
We'll have people behind them pushing them.
We could do it right here on my road. There's a bend in the road about 100 yards down, but you guys won't make it that far anyway.
What is that Falcarino? It's got a 256 under it.
256, yeah, 256.
So that's a good race. That's a good race.
Yeah, I'll suck the paint off the side of that thing.
I got a 279 gear in it. She only comes alive till about 70,
Yeah, I know what you mean. That's the way this one is too. You change out of second gear about 65 miles an hour.
Yeah, that's when she comes alive. Starts breathing good.
Yeah.
There's our race, the Falcarino and the Dart.
That would be.
I like it when they used to do the advertisements. They just kicked him off. They used to do the advertisements, like 0 to 50 in 12 seconds or something. And everybody, oh wow! And it wasn't 60; it was 50.
Yeah.
We'll pair it off, and then I'll flag it, and then I'll run alongside you guys to get the car sequence. Then I'll run out ahead of you and film the finish line.
I like it. Let's do it.
I'm with you, man.
But are we doing the junkyard thing next week? I got to call the guy though.
What day you gonna try to go? Let me see what day you want to try to go.
I'm retired. I can do it whenever I want.
What? Okay, I'm trying to think.
We should
Where
look
is
at
it
the
at?
weather too.
Is it in Kentucky or where is it at?
In Crossville, Tennessee.
Okay, Crossville.
I think I could probably go anytime after Tuesday.
Hey, that's where we was at. We went up there with that Crispy Critters. That's where he's at in Crossville. We just went up there the other day.
Right. Well, like I said, it's up around there. He's north of it, though. I have to look at it. Well, you saw the website. The name of his town's in the website.
Yeah,
It's 2 hours and 40 minutes from Turtletown.
Right. You want to take my trailer and my truck? You're a dang redneck, man. You're a redneck. Hey, can I borrow your truck? Can I borrow your trailer? Can you put a little gas in it? I left my billfold at the house. I'm sorry.
We can take.
I'll pay you when we get back. Yeah.
Anyway, we can take the cop Tahoe and we can put Steve in the back so he feels at home.
There you go. Yeah, that'll work. I don't know. Let me see what I'm doing because I don't know how long it's going to take me to go to Jamie's up there. He's in Kentucky somewhere. It's a pretty good pool.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, we could go up there with a trailer and tires. If it checks out, just put her together and drive her, bring her back.
Oh, come on. We go up there with
whoa.
a tow rope and get that sucker home.
I just want you to know I'm gonna be the cameraman. John can be the mechanic. I'm gonna be holding the camera. Y'all can be bolting all the crap on and
I don't know, man.
pushing the car on.
To try to drive something home out of a junkyard with this guy, it was hours, and we ended up driving home on a flatbed truck with a helmet on.
Take the trailer, but keep it hidden. Do a will it run video and get it to drive out of the wrecking yard, and then put it on the trailer with no one seeing and drive home on the trailer, and then. Just call in every now and then. Hey, yeah, so they go, I got to go. I know I drove it home, then drop it off the trailer halfway, drive it for another 500 meters.
We actually inside the car on the back of the flatbed on the video that we did of the Falcarino.
Well, yeah, have you seen that video? Yeah, we did.
Yeah, that was cool. That was cool.
You got to watch
Copperhead. You strap your cars down different than I've ever seen anybody strap a car down. You run your strap around the tire and then back and then around the tire. I've never seen that before. Does that work good, or is that something y'all just do down? Have y'all seen the way he straps his cars down? Do y'all do that?
The auto transport guys do it here.
Yeah.
They just got the tire wraps.
Yeah, they got a tire net that they can use.
So that you can do like what I do. You can actually buy a little tiny sling, little short one. But the way I do it, just I haven't bought them, but I can do it the way I do it in it. So you can do it just like one wheel. Generally, I'll just do one wheel. So I don't know what you've seen if I put 4 separate ones on, but you can do it where you go around one and then go around the other one and have one strap on the whole side. But I generally like to put 4 straps on it and. Yeah. I don't know. It's just a habit I do because I don't like stopping and checking stuff and having to pull over 500 times. And so I just strap them like that and off I go.
My trailer's got the straps built to it that goes around the front tires and then straps down. So I don't have to worry about it. I just worry about it sliding up. But I guess the way you've got it pulled down on both sides, there's no way for it to slide up and over. But that blowed my mind when you did that.
It can't come off. Unless your car's rocking, and sometimes they'll work, but they still can't really come off. The way that it's done is you pull it down to the center, and then that one's ain't pulling that way, and then the other one's hooked on it, and it's pulling it down. So, but the way they are, they won't pull down. Does that make sense?
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's real safe. Like I'll just hook them up, get them tight, and I actually over tighten them a little bit so that then they can. So I crinkle up the tire a little bit, knowing that it's going to jiggle itself around and be just right. And then I'll drive, 1,000 miles and not even check them.
Yeah. We always go over like go over the axle or the lower control arm or something that's not, we go over the on-sprung stuff to keep it more rigid to the trailer.
Hot Rod Guy's garage. I guess I'm back. Lyle had to put everything back up in the garage. I think he was
Working on something.
Putting stuff away.
Toys are out.
Yeah, I know how that is. We don't put nothing up.
You didn't. You thought that what's this crazy Aussie doing the way he's strapping that car down?
I've never seen that before. It blew my mind. I always hook straight, except the trailer I've got now, it's got straps built into the trailer that come around and you can bind it down on the trailer around the tire. But before we'd always come along it down from the frame to the trailer, or it was always from the frame.
You got a U-Haul trailer, right?
Yeah. I know.
That's got that's the ultimate way, like the way you've got it going around the wheel.
Yeah.
And down.
Yeah.
I know people that lost their car strapping them to the frame. One guy lost 2 cars because he strapped it to the frame. He leaves the strap loose so the car can move. So that's always going to fall off.
No way.
What does Dunny mean? What does Dunny mean? I don't. That's some of that. Oh. Dunny, I'm learning this. I'm learning your language.
Yeah, that's the Aussie toilet, the Dunny.
Yeah.
Got it. Dunny. I just dropped my phone.
He's writing it down. He's writing it down so he doesn't forget.
And what do y'all call a distributor? You call a distributor a
Dizzy.
Dizzy.
Yeah. I've seen that and I've heard that. I didn't know it was Australian.
So when I say the Dizzy, no one knows what I'm on about. See, I've had a few people say they can't understand me. I'm like, what are you talking about?
You guys like to put IE on the end of things.
We're lazy.
Yeah.
We try to shorten everything. Every word gets shortened or like a little nickname for everything. Because
I don't think y'all talk a whole lot different than us rednecks down here from the South. We've got the same vocabulary, and we do the shortened words. We shorten everything down. And
Yuns.
Yeah, you guys just shorten it different. That's all.
Yuns. There's my favorite. Yuns.
Yuns.
What's that one?
What are y'all doing, or what are yuns? What are yuns doing?
Yeah, yuns.
But it's like one word. What yuns doing? What yuns doing? What are yuns doing? What are yuns doing?
It's singular. It's plural. It means
somehow yuns means you are, I guess.
You are what?
We're even lazier. We just say what you doing.
What you doing? What you doing? What you doing? I'm getting it. What you doing? You dunny.
You said like Crocodile Dundee.
What you doing?
And northern stuff is different. Like me and Bill can speak both languages now. We can speak northern and southern.
No, you can't. No, you think you can, but you can't.
None of you can
down here long enough. We can at least understand it. If we can't speak it, we can understand it.
Y'all can understand it, but there ain't no Yankee can talk Southern. I'm sorry, y'all can't do it no matter how hard you try.
Hey, until you can say the boat knows what it means, then.
He had his buddy on. What's that guy you had on the other day?
Wade Orange, he's a speedway commentator. He had some pretty good American accents, didn't he?
He done good, but we found like mate. Mate is it can be used several different ways. Just because they call you mate, don't mean it's a good thing. Yeah, don't mean you like it.
Yeah.
It's like
I can understand that.
It's how you emphasize it.
Makes sense. It's the same thing. Like we do that here too, because buddy doesn't necessarily mean friend every time. If someone says, "Yeah, come on over, buddy," then that's cool. But if someone goes, "Listen here, buddy," then that means
come over here, buddy.
Yeah. Come on over, buddy, or come over here, buddy. It's the inflection.
What you doing? What you doing, buddy?
What you doing, mate? What you doing, mate?
And a dunny, I'm on the dunny. I was like, I'm dunny.
Yeah.
I'm dunny, mommy. I'm dunny.
No, you gotta have I'm on.
I'm dunny. I'm dunny. You're gonna be dunny. It's gonna be from talking from experience, that's gonna be a slow process on your dunny.
You're coming out. You're gonna come out with that on the radio this week about the dunny.
Yeah, I ain't gonna be there this week. I'm laying out, man. I'm on vacation. I ain't gonna be back till next week.
Oh, okay. So how long you staying? You staying in Florida a week?
Yeah. No. We're leaving in the morning, going to the Okefenokee Swamp. We're gonna go up there and hang out.
That's cool, man. Catch.
It's in South Georgia. It's in South Georgia, up there in South Georgia, Okefenokee Swamp. That's where all the alligators at. It's a cool.
I'm gonna write that. So there's alligators in Georgia, is there?
And yeah, South Georgia. Okefenokee Swamp's full of them, man.
Yeah.
Okefenokee Swamp.
Gators go up in North Carolina a little bit, just not our end. They're up on the coastal side.
Yeah.
Isn't that where Gator was filmed? Or no, is that Florida? Where was the one where they sank him out in the swamp?
It was Okefenokee Swamp.
That was Okefenokee. That's what I thought. Yeah.
Yeah.
So where's Alabama from you guys?
That way.
It's just
That's like, is that the next state or is that the 2 states in?
Next state.
It borders Georgia.
Yeah.
It's about an hour and a half for me, from my house.
Do what,
What's
Copperhead?
Alabama like? What's Alabama like?
Hot.
Yeah.
Hot. Really, really hot. Like,
It depends on where you're from if they're going to like you or not.
Yeah, I don't know. Alabama's like anything else. We make fun of people from Alabama. They make fun of people from Georgia, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But
we're Yankees.
I don't know about the. I keep telling you, man.
Makes fun of people from Florida.
If you're moving, I would go to Florida for taxes. I'd go to Tennessee.
I don't know. Texas for taxes is probably better than Florida.
No taxes in Tennessee.
No taxes in Tennessee. No taxes in home taxes in Florida. Texas, I don't know. Texas is hot as crap, man.
Yeah, but I think Texas is probably a cheaper state to live in than
you have to really appreciate Californians, though, because all the Californians are moving to Texas.
Then you might not want to go to Texas.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And there's no water.
Yeah, they have a water problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Water bill's $200, $300. So
we have to just come over. Once I sell that car, I'll come over for a holiday.
Like 10 cheapest states to live in.
Yeah, we've looked that up. Well, the wife's watching American things every night. She probably knows more about America than you guys do. Just about.
There's a ton of videos on best states to retire to, best cheapest states to retire to. Best
she's done that. The most widest states, the blackest states, the Mexican states, the cheapest, everything. Like, she watches them all the time.
Yeah.
Hey, what's Hot Rod saying here?
AKA friend, 2-legged snake, or acquaintance.
Absolutely, he's right on it. He's got it.
Yeah.
Basically, that's what mate means too.
Yeah. Yeah, if there's somebody that's not like a close friend, you'd say a buddy of mine has this or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, we just call everyone mate. Like that's just you'd call everyone. Everyone gets called mate. You call the coppers mate.
Really?
What do you want, mate? You just say to anyone. That's just how we speak. Like your mate's mum, you'll go, "How you going, mate?" Like,
you call your mate? You call a mom mate? That'd be mom. That'd be mate it.
You're saying that's just what they just call everyone, mate. Like,
mate it. That's it. Mate it.
If you call him a matey, you're a pirate.
A mate it.
Yeah. If you go army matey, then you're a pirate.
All right, guys. I've been on here for an hour.
We've been up for over an hour, so that'll do us, eh?
That'll do us, brother. Make sure
talk to you guys during the week about getting out there.
Sounds good.
Hey, Copperhead, make sure you stop streaming because one time I forgot and it stayed on for like 2 hours with nothing going on.
All right, I'll press end broadcast right now. See you later, everyone.
All right, y'all. Take care. Be good.
Take it easy.